As Doreen said, my name is Gregory W. Erie. I'm the special agent in charge of the FBI's Newark field office. I'm going to be very brief. I'm going to turn this over to the Essex County prosecutor and then to the Newark Public Safety Director, and then we'll take some questions. I am proud to announce that after 147 days on the top 10 list, Lamont Stephenson was arrested this morning. The details of the arrest we will not be going too deeply into, but it took place in Prince George's County down in Maryland, where he was taken into custody and identified as Mr. Stephenson. We did this in conjunction with members from the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, with obviously our friends from the Newark Police Department, with the Prince George's County Police Department, and with the Metropolitan D.C. Police Department. This could not have happened without a crucial work on everyone's part for this. This shows the strength of the FBI's Top 10 program. 147 days ago, I stood in this room and spoke to members of the press with my partners from the local and state entities behind you. And we said the world becomes a very small place. And we warned Mr. Stephenson that he will be found. I'm here to state now that in the state of New Jersey, when we unite and we look for somebody, it is not a good place to commit a crime in. We will find you no matter where you are. With that, I'd like to turn this over to Mr. Stevens.
Thank you, Greg. I'm glad that he clarified that the person who was apprehended was Stevenson, not Stevens, just to get that straight. So in all seriousness, this is a red letter day here in Essex County, New Jersey. Getting Mr. Stephenson was a goal, a long-standing goal by the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, and I'm just so happy for the family that this may move towards some measure of closure with regard to this very serious matter. More than anything else, though, it typifies the benefits here in Essex County of partnerships, collaborations among law enforcement. And so more than anything, I have to just extol the virtues of the FBI and the value of being on the top 10 most wanted list in America. The value speaks for itself. So to Greg Erie and to his valiant staff, we thank you on behalf of the family, on behalf of all residents as we move toward dealing with one of the banes of current existence, domestic violence. Extremely important, and this is just the latest example of how we will move undaunted to make sure that those violators are brought to justice. Thank you.
Good evening. Today is a bittersweet day to the DeJesus family. Brings us some closure today. At the time of this homicide, I was serving as the Chief of Detectives for the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. So from day one, I was involved in it. And I'd like to commend Greg Erie, the SAC in charge of the FBI in New Jersey, for having the initiative to put him on the top 10, and his team here at the FBI and the Essex County Prosecutor's Office and the detectives there in Newark Police. It shows what could happen when we all collaborate together. We're one team. I remember the day of the press conference here, and a question was posed to Greg Erie, why top 10? She wasn't shot, she wasn't stabbed, and it was very easy. A desperate individual, and usually domestic violence, they reoffend, and it came to fruition today. So I salute and support the FBI for the work they've done, and again, to the DeJesus family, the closure that you received today.
Before I open this up to any questions, and I want to thank my partners again, we have to remember that this was a crime that was committed, and there are victims of this crime that are still with us. To the DeJesus family and the extended family, we're very proud and happy that we could do this for you, and it's just a reflection of what we tried to do for the entire public, and we really are happy that you are here with us today. I know there'll be some questions for you later, but from our deepest part of our heart, we feel for you, and we're glad we could try to bring you some kind of closure. With that, are there any questions?
So you said it's been about 4 years since the crime actually occurred. What's he been doing during those 4 years? Working, living under a pseudonym? And do you have any evidence that he's committed additional crimes during the past 4 years?
We are still in the process of interviewing Mr. Stephenson, and I can't get into some of the details of that at this juncture.
You can't speak generally to what he's been doing over the past 4 years. He's been in Maryland at the time.
Not at this time. Sir. It's going to be a little repetitive. I can't speak about what he's been doing from the time of the crime till now. That will come out, but there's some ongoing investigations. Sir.
Sir, do you have the sense that the media coverage from October, when he was placed on the top, the 10 most wanted list, do you have a sense that the media coverage in any way played a role in getting us to today?
We won't have that information yet, but as we've stated before, being on the top 10 list is not a good list to be on. It makes everything, the world gets very, very small. So we do believe it played a role in it, and we do believe that the media played a role in helping us capture him.
I'm not looking for a pat on the back for the media. The attention and the video that the FBI posted with the surveillance video and just raising the public awareness, do you feel that played a role?
I do feel it played a role, yes. Any other questions?
Can you comment on the manpower and resources that was put into this case in the last 447 days? Numbers of manpower, how much resources?
I can turn that over if somebody has them, but I will say from all the array of law enforcement you see up here today, from Essex, Newark, the FBI, our friends in different states, I would put that as innumerable man-hours. Nobody up here, the case team from the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, our friends in the Newark Police Department, nobody forgot about Ms. DeJesus. And we really wanted to make sure this happened. So this was nothing that went on the back burner. Anything else we can answer?
Can you talk to any additional charges that he may face for being a fugitive? Could he be facing any federal charges?
The way this will work practically is he was under a federal warrant for fleeing prosecution. He'll be returned to this office, to Newark, sometime later this week, and then we will turn him over to the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, where he'll face charges
Those charges were already filed.
that were already filed on him. All right, with that, I want to thank everybody for being here. I will ask, I know you'll certainly have some questions for the extended DeJesus family. We ask that you please be polite and understand that they are still suffering from this, and they are victims, so please be polite. Thank you very much for coming tonight.
So is there anyone from the family who wants to speak? It'd be better for you to go up there and speak to all of us or what's around that.
You have something to say too? Come up. Go in here, Papi.
So family effort, Taj, you want to stay there, honey? Okay.
Okay. My name is Felix DeJesus Jr. Felix, A as an apple, and DeJesus, Dejesus. Okay. Olga DeJesus, everyone know her as Evie. She was my sister. I want to say thank you to the media, social media,
Police department.
the Newark PD, FBI, Essex County Prosecutor's Office, John Walsh production team, everyone that played a role in helping bringing Lamont to justice. I did this for my sister. I know that she's looking down on me right now, and she can finally rest in peace. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
Have you thought about this day a lot, and how does it feel now? that it's-
Every single day for 4 years, I waited for that phone call, every single day.
Can you describe the phone call? What was going on and your emotions?
I'm still nervous from this morning, so it's overwhelming. Right now, I'm very overwhelmed. I didn't stop because my sister had 2 kids, and because of them, I kept on with the case, keeping it alive all these years. But I thank everybody. I mean, you don't know how much we are thankful for, my family. Cassandra, Arlene, my father. We're just very, very grateful, and I don't know what else to say. Just,
Señor de Jesús, hablamos hace 4 años sobre el caso de su hija. ¿Nos podría hablar en español un poco sobre cómo se siente en este momento?
You can do it, or you want Jose to go?
anybody want?
Tony, ¿tú quieres
Okay,
hablar?
habla. He's more Spanish than me.
Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Félix de Jesús Fader. La pregunta, ¿me la puede repetir?
Hábleme sobre las emociones de este momento. Hablamos hace 4 años en la oficina del procurador. Usted pedía justicia, pedía que estas imágenes se difundieran. Finalmente se dio este día.
Bueno, ahora me siento bien, me siento contento, pero no del caso como pasó, que tuvo que hacer algo él para poderlo coger, porque yo soy un hombre de fe y siempre oraba para que él no hiciera un daño a otra familia, ¿entiendes? Pasó lo que pasó, si no es así tampoco lo cogen, porque estaba cerca, pero Dios sabe todas las cosas. Me siento bien y la familia lo sentimos bien, porque yo no lo va a traer a nuestra hija, pero por lo menos ya sabemos que él va a pagar, hay justicia para él.
Fue mucho tiempo esperando la justicia que se diera este día.
Demasiado, pero es al tiempo de Dios, no es al tiempo de uno. Gracias.
In English.
Intentan.
Okay, so ask me in English.
¿Tú quieres decirlo en inglés?
No.
No, we're overwhelmed right now. We're happy. You know, everyone played a role in this, and we're grateful. My sister was very loud. You can always hear her coming into a room laughing. She was a good person, and you know, what he did was not normal. You know, and I feel sorry for his family now that have to suffer like we've been suffering for 4 years.
Sir, back in October, you stood there and you expressed a fear that someone else would be hurt. We're still waiting for details, but we're hearing that someone else may have been hurt.
I can't answer that.
I'm just wondering what's in your head about that at this point.
We went through a lot. I mean, I didn't give up. For 4 years, I emailed the prosecutor's office. I communicated with everyone there, the FBI, the Newark PD, everybody. And this was the result, and we're grateful for it. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so.